Alrighty, folks, it's been a minute. Snowed under by the holiday season and everything else going on. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. For those of you in the States, anyway. For the rest of you, it was just known as Thursday. Winter's finally kicking in. First day we've had in the 30s this year. Well, since fall rolled in. And we haven't had that many days in the 40s. So it's been fairly nice fall, but it feels like the cold weather is here now. I actually finished this album a couple of days ago, set it off to the side and completely forgot about it. The Electric Mud, Ashes and Bone. Pete Pardo reviewed this on Sea of Tranquility a couple weeks ago. I had heard of these guys before, and I think he probably reviewed their last album too, which is probably where I heard of them from. I did not get that one. This is my first Electric Mud purchase. So these guys, they're listed as a stoner fuzz rock band out of Florida. When Pete reviewed them, he kind of called them a, what did he say they were? He said they were, I guess he said they were stoner rock with a hint of southern rock in them. No, he called them a heavy blues band with a hint of southern rock in them. And I believe he mentioned Graveyard also in his review. I kind of have a different take on their sound. I think they sound kind of like if Alice in Chains were from Florida and they had John Bush, Anthrax era John Bush on vocals. That would be these guys. So yeah, this is their third album. First one came out in 2018. They're from Fort Myers, Florida. First song is called Silent Gods. This one has a Alice in Chains feel to it right off the bat from vocals. It's got some nice riffing, good drums in it. Good riffs and good drums throughout the album. Top of the Trees, the next one, another Alice in Chains type riff, and this is where the John Bush type vocals come in. It's got a little guitar solo, not a whole lot of guitar soloing going on this album. Lots of riffs, but not that much soloing. The third song is called The Crown That Eats the Head. It's actually got a kind of a southern rock intro feel to it. It almost sounds like an electric banjo before it kicks into the riffs. And this one has it does have the John Bush era type Anthrax pre-chorus to it. And then there's some Jerry Cantrell type guitar in there. And of course, what I'm saying, Anthrax, John Bush era, it's not thrash, which I'm sure many people would agree that John Bush era Anthrax wasn't thrash. It was more groove metal. And the guitar player, I didn't even show this to you very well. There's the front, back's pretty plain. There's the inside there. Little live band shot there. Show you the booklet here. Lots of lyrics. Not many photos. So the guitar player, he has a lot of Jerry Cantrell in his playing and soloing. There's even some hints of Scott Holiday from Rival Sons in his playing too. The next song's called Gone Are the Days. This one has that Alice in Chains type vibe again with the John Bush type vocals again. Wrath of the Mighty starts off right in it. It goes from Gone Are the Days, and there's not even really a break, and it just shifts into this heavy riff for Wrath of the Mighty. And then it kind of slows down, and this is where that graveyard feel comes in. This actually is a very graveyard type number. It's got some nice layered guitar soloing in it. The vocalist, which I'm drawing a blank on his name, he also plays guitar, so I'm assuming that he does mainly the rhythms, and then the guitar players does the solos, but they get some nice layered guitar work going on in this song. Ashes and Bone, and the title track, is a nice crunchy number. It's got the Anthrax type vocal delivery again from John Bush. I have to keep saying John Bush era Anthrax. You get a little guitar solo in this one too. The Old Days, the riff automatically reminds you of High Pro Glow from Anthrax. It's got a cool solo in it. You got good drumming in it. Nice driving drums, keep the song moving along. That's probably my favorite song on the album, The Old Ways, if I didn't say that was the title. And then unfortunately that's followed up by my least favorite song on the album, called Man-Made Weather. It's a Alice in Chains type song. Got some cool tribal drums in the background. The drumming kind of saves the song on this one. Pillars is the 9th song. It's got a nice chugging riff, and you get some bass and guitar interplay in this song. Then the last song is called Aces, and this is your 9+ minute closer. It really sounds like a slow Armored Saint song. It's got good drumming throughout the song. Unfortunately, it's 9 minutes long, 9 minutes plus long. And the pace really didn't pick up until like the 7.5 minute mark. And then you get a little chugging coming in there. There's actually some keyboards that come in there trying to give it like this epic closing feel. But I think it's a little too long. They probably could have cut it off at about 6.5 minutes, and it probably would have been a little better song. But it's really solid. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. There's not much to dislike on here. There's just not a whole lot that separates it from the pack. But it's good. Solid album. I enjoyed it. The Electric Mud, Ashes and Bone. Check them out. Let me know what you think. Have a good one. Oh, how could I forget? Don't forget, Gig 'em Aggies, saw them horns off. You guys have a good one.